Hello, my name is Kyron, and welcome. In this video, I'm going to talk about a game that holds very dear to me, a game that I put countless hours into, and I won't stop anytime soon. And that game is Team Fortress 2. Let's get started. Now let's move on to my first experience with Team Fortress 2. I remember my father and I were in Kmart. Yeah, Kmart. I bet you never thought you'd hear that name again. But anyways, we're browsing games to buy for my new Xbox 360 I got. I remember looking through the games and a bright orange box captured my eyes. At the time, I only had one game for my Xbox, Dead Rising, and I seen that the orange box had multiple games with it, so I convinced my dad to buy it. After I got home, I loaded it into my Xbox 360, and browsing through the main menu, I seen all the games it had on there, and the one game that was all the way to the right really captured my eye. The bright colors of red and blue and the background of 2 Fort, at the time I didn't know what it was, and seeing the video play of the Heavy with a huge minigun, I couldn't wait to dive right into that. My first game of TF2 went pretty much like everybody else's first game. I joined 2 Fort, picked Scout, ran and jumped around and shot people. I just instantly fell in love with the game. Then I started experimenting choosing other characters. Then I figured out each character has a specific role in combat, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. It blew my mind. I played 2 Fort and Dust Bowl for hours. I still do to this day. And right there, I knew I found one of my most favorite games of all time. I remember one day, I was just playing 2 Fort, jumping around a scout, and I noticed this demo man flying above me, using custom voice lines.
Thanks,
and
mate.
a burning head. I didn't know what that was. Curiosity got the best of me, and I looked it up. I was on YouTube and found the Meet the videos. My first Meet the video was Meet the Spy, and I fell in love with the characters again. I binge watched all of them that were out at the time, and I proceeded to download TF2 on my dad's crappy desktop. Then I proceeded to find out this game had more weapons and cosmetics. Oh man, couldn't wait. I remember when I earned my first gibbous. I wore that with pride. After I made the move to PC, I really started to engage with the TF2 community. My first experience with the community was trade servers. It was everyone's dream to go to a scrap to an unusual. Sadly, I could never make this happen, but I did sell cosmetics back and forth and made a little bit of profit here and there. I remember I felt so cool when I saved up enough refined metal to buy a fast learner for the Scout. The next thing I seen the community doing was they would make Gmod videos of my favorite characters doing crazy wacky things, going on crazy adventures. They were hilarious, and I thought to myself, hey, I want to make some of those. So I did. Granted, they were not that great, but I made them. And TF2 got me another hobby, video editing. And then when Valve officially released Source Filmmaker to the public, got me into animation. I mean, if I sit and think about it, Team Fortress 2 is responsible for tons of my hobbies I do to this day. Team Fortress to me will always be really engaging. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I take breaks every now and then, but the game always seems to pull me back. There's nothing more satisfying than going back to your favorite game after a couple months or a year of not playing it and having the time of your life. And it really reminds me why this game is something special. This game is really standing the test of time. No matter how many years go by, it doesn't really change. You still queue up for a 2 Fort game, see a friendly Hoovie walking across the map, offering you sandwiches while the rest of the team's dancing and having a good time. Or if you want to play competitively and go full try hard, you can find a process server and people there beating it to their heart's content, trying to do the best they can. It's always nice to have something to come back to. And I met tons of people through this game, a couple of them being really close friends. I guess what I'm trying to say is I never want this joy to go away. And with the recent news, people are saying that Valve doesn't care about Team Fortress 2 anymore, which some of it may be true. I don't believe they're completely done with it. If we give them a reason to be done with the game, they'll stop working on it. I guess that's another reason why I'm making this video. It's up to the community, it's up to us to keep this game alive. That's why the bulk of my videos are going to consist of TF2 workshop submissions and just things the community is working on. And of course, there'll be animations and maybe more taunt replacement mods I might make and original videos by me. But I kind of want to focus more on the community. Like I said a million times, this game is really something special to me and I don't want to see it go anywhere anytime soon. Let's keep this game alive for another 10 years, shall we? If you guys want to see more TF2 content in the future, leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe today to become one of Kybrid's hybrids. Thanks for watching.